La, la, la. Hello. Hey, this is your hostess with the mostess. This is Mary-Laurence Bevington. I'm gonna do a little communique and calendar for you, for me too, actually. And it's on Mercury, our friend, ingressing into Aries, day that I'm recording. That would be April 14th, 2026. And any time I give is going to be in Eastern Daylight Time, Greenwich Mean Time, -5 hours. Welcome. I'm shrinking the info load for these days are long. The official title is Mercury arrives at the planetary party in Aries. Woohoo! I just added the woohoo. Soul Arts Astrology Communique and 3-day calendar summary, April 14th to the 16th, 2026. But you already knew that. All right, I've got a wonderful picture that I love. It's two gentlemen walking down the street. One is wearing a NASA shirt. It's their brightness, their beautiful smiles. Alireza from Unsplash published this picture April 2nd, 2022. It was taken in Tabriz, East Azerbaijan province in Iran. Okay. At 11:21 p.m. on April 14th, Mercury enters the sign Aries, ruled by Mars. We're already feeling it, the shake, the rattle and roll. My 2 cents. Leverage Mars drive, Mercury's wit, and the gathering of celestial energies in Aries, new beginnings, to shepherd your design from your mind to your drafting table, then into the material world. Today's a shorty. I'm going to read that one more time. Leverage, Mars drive, Mercury's wit, and the gathering of celestial energies in Aries' new beginnings to shepherd your design from your mind to your drafting table, then into the material world. Quote from David Bowie's song, When I Live My Dream, 1967, quote, When I live my dream, I'll take you with me, riding on a golden horse. Mercury also joins the stellium of planets and our sun in Aries when he busts the move, breaking the sound barrier today. Yep, everybody's talking about it. You know about it. You've seen it. I actually put the footnote from the planets today again because that site shows you the planets, and there's so many of them, and dwarf planets in our sun in Aries right now, and Luna's going to join. So here's a little overview, and then we'll conclude today. It's quickie. Fourth quarter, Luna wanes in Pisces mutable water and goes void of course on April 15th from 9:07 a.m. 10:04 a.m. So that's pretty quick. It's less than an hour. And remember, this is Eastern Daylight Time timing. Then enters Aries cardinal fire, positioning herself for a meetup with our sun, a new moon phase, and a new lunar month. Yay! So yeah, she gets basically really close to Aries, then comes into Aries, and then that sets everything up for the new moon. April 14th, Mercury sextile, so that's a 60-degree alignment, Uranus at 1:10 p.m. Also, as you already know, April 14th at 11:21 p.m., Mercury ingresses into Aries. And April 15th to the 17th, Luna interacts with the satellitium of cosmic bodies in Aries. Neptune, Mars, Saturn, Eris, Chiron, our sun, and more. April 16th, Mars sextile, 60-degree alignment, Pluto at 2:56 p.m. That's one we are already feeling. Sextiles are harmonious. They're not super strong, but they're pretty strong. So not as strong as a trine, for example, but definitely a sweet vibe. Those are super power planets, so I have to say Mars and Pluto. And Mars is extra powerful in this big stellium because he rules Aries. It's like everybody's come to his house for a celebration. Let's call it a celebration to err on the positive side where we can. April 16th, Mercury conjunct, so that's the 0 degree alignment, Neptune at 10:01 p.m. That one's going to be interesting. So, especially so close to the new moon. I don't want to say anything mage, but I will just give you a heads up around that one. And you get this already, but the quickie formula is if you think of the qualities of the planetary body or the celestial body, if it's the sun or the moon, and then you think of the qualities with what the aspect is. So this is conjunct. So they're going to work off of each other, kind of big time magnify, like when two people come together and the conversation is spicy because it's bringing both of their personalities in. And then you think of the qualities of the other planetary body, in this case, Neptune. So that, the delusion, let's say, of Neptune, but the dream of Neptune. Mercury, I'm going to go high, low octave. Mercury, the kind of too much overthinking to the vast ability to express. So those aspects will be magnified. And again, you can go high, you can go low. What do you want? It's your co-creation with the universe. You're subject to fate, as we all are, but free will is right at our fingertips. So apply your agency if you wish. New moon on April 17th at 27 degrees 28 minutes of Aries at 7:52 a.m. Luna and Sun align at a 0 degree when the new moon is exact. And as the ancient yogis told us, the yogis of the forest, we are already feeling it really now-ish. It's roughly 3 days prior to an extreme of the lunation cycle, so new or full moon. And then it's even a little bit after. And I sometimes think of the heart of it being the primary 3 days, not necessarily three before, three after, but about one and a half before, the exact point being the middle, and then one and a half after. And the yogis of the forest talked about our crown chakras losing their nectar as the new moon cometh, and us feeling some lunacy because of that, sometimes bereft. And in that moment of the full black moon, the primordial days of old come in where we are like, where did Luna go? The beauty of our sky, where has she gone? So we may feel all of that. And again, we can apply our volition to find the happiness within this. We don't have to fully be subject to the dark night of the soul, the illusion of separation from our divinity. We can bring ourselves back to our divinity. Okay, also, all planets are direct till May 6th at 11:34 a.m. when Pluto stations retrograde. That's where I'm going to conclude today. As you know, I'm personally doing a nervous system attending until that date, and I'll probably continue after that date, but the with so much happening and in up in the solar system, but also galactically and also on Earth, we must prepare our nervous systems. That's how I'm looking at it. So we've all had stress, we're all under stress. And we perform better when our nervous system has the pliability to move between acute stress and regular stress and total relaxation. So that's why I am in that focus mode. All right, we are nearing the end of this teeny tiny little bitty bop, 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 bop. I want to say a special thanks to Alex, Adab, Deanna, Ginger, Jude, Kelly, KM, Lara, Laura, M, Lizardsky, Marnie, PJ, Peggy, Terry, and Cheryl's. Inspiration based on astrological and calendar data from Llewellyn's 2026 Astrological Daily Ephemeris and Aspectarian. All for now, friends. Till tomorrow. And in carrying the light. Skibidi-bop-boo, yabba-do-da, ya ya. Thanks for being here. Ciao.